As the capital city of France, Paris has endured as an important city for more than 2000 years. Often called by nicknames like the City of Love and City of Lights, Paris is today one of the world's leading centers for business, fashion, entertainment, art and culture. Just the mere mention of Paris conjures up images of the city's world-famous landmarks, museums and cathedrals. Also called the capital of fashion, Paris is home to some of the world's finest designer names including Yves Saint Laurent, Lancôme, L'Oréal and Christian Dior. The city's shopping scene ranges from shopping centers to open-air markets, boutiques and flea markets. Here are the best 10 places to visit in Paris. Number 10. Disneyland. A vibrant, colorful, cheerful and always bustling amusement park, Disneyland is one of the immensely popular tourist destinations and best places to visit in Paris. Disneyland in Paris is not only popular among kids but also among adults. Originally known as Euro Disney Resort, this one of the most famous places to visit in Paris is known for super fun rides, shows, animation movies, rallies and exciting moments of meeting your favorite characters. From exploring the Disney arcade, roaming in horse-drawn street vehicles, discovering the Little World to visiting the Princess Pavilion or clicking with favorite characters like Mickey or Pooh, the list has it all. If you are looking forward to spend a fun-filled day with your kids in Paris, then this is the place to be. Number 9. Moulin Rouge. As the birthplace of French can-can, Moulin Rouge is a vintage and classic cabaret venue, located at the base of Montmartre Highland. Formerly a seat for courtship dance, Moulin Rouge now is a nicely decorated and extravagant cabaret house. And of course, one of the most fascinating Paris tourist places. The well-illuminated building, sizzling music and romantic decor makes it one of the best places to go in Paris at night. Also, if you're looking for unusual places to visit in Paris, France, this might top some of the travelers' lists. Number 8. Quartier Latin. Located on the bank of Seine, Quartier Latin tops the list of must-see tourist attractions in Paris. It houses many renowned educational institutions like École des Mines de Paris, Scola Cantorum, École Polytechnique and École Normale Supérieure. Luxembourg Park is the private landscape garden surrounding the Senate House known as Palais du Luxembourg, known for picturesque fountains. The garden also hosts many sports championships including Championship of France Tennis. Number 7. Palais Garnier. Palais Garnier is an age-old opera house in Paris, formerly known as Salle des Capucines. Often referred to as Opera Garnier, this was the chief center of Paris Opera, a famous group of opera artists in the city. Presently it mainly stages mesmerizing ballet shows. The mesmerizing and pretty wooden carvings, paintings and artwork displayed in main facade, stairway, stage fly tower, grand foyer and pavilions make it major Paris points of interest. Number 6. Palace of Versailles. Built as an emblem of French supremacy, Palace of Versailles is one of the most popular World Heritage and cool places to visit in Paris. This gigantic and awesome structure boasts of landscaped gardens, exotic decor, amazing terrace and charming display of artwork of the Renaissance era. This amazing place is listed as a World Heritage Site for 30 years. This is also considered to be one of the greatest achievements of the 17th French art. The palace today contains over 2,300 rooms, each of which is designed in a unique way. The magnificence of the palace is truly hard to ignore. Number 5. Montmartre. Montmartre is a hillock located north of Paris. Known for white-domed basilica and the bustling square of Tétart, this highland attracts plethora of tourists, thus qualifying as one of the best places to visit in Paris. This crossroad always has painters and sculptors creating fascinating creations inspired by their surroundings. In fact, Montmartre has been an inspiration to many eminent artists like Claude Monet, Pablo Picasso, Vincent van Gogh and Amadeo Modigliani in the past. This is truly a paradise for all the art lovers out there. If you wish to witness beautiful artworks in the city of Paris, then this is the place to be. Witness the great artwork around the place and get inspired by it. Number 4. Arc de Triomphe. Built in the honor of Imperial Army in the 19th century, Arch of Triumph is an excellent structure and one of the famous places in Paris. The amazing sculptures, pillar carvings and engraved victory tales on the arc are the elements of beauty here. The beauty of the place lies in its beautiful architecture. It is guaranteed that you are sure to get mesmerized by the amazing architecture of the place. It is because of its beautiful architecture that the place is so popular among the tourists. Throughout the year, thousands of tourists visit the place. Make sure that you check the place on your list. Number 3. Notre Dame Cathedral. Notre Dame is a famous and beautiful Roman Catholic cathedral, one of the top places to visit in Paris. The Gothic-style architecture, the amazing sculptures and gargoyles fascinate every traveler. Its beauty lies in its ruins and domed roof. If you want to witness the beautiful architecture in Paris, then this is the place to be. The place has a unique charm to itself which is simply hard to ignore. No wonder the place is treated as one of the most visited places in Paris. Local guides reminisce and impart tales about different points of interests. Small shops and eateries in the neighborhood see heavy inflow of tourists, just because of travelers' piqued interest in the cathedral. The place has a lot to offer, so make sure that you are ready for a great experience at the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. Number 2. The Louvre. Situated in the heart of the city, Louvre is the most visited and most popular art museum and gallery in the entire world. It is also amongst the most beautiful places to visit in Paris. Spread over sprawling 21,000 hectares, this museum is located in a royal fort, also called the Louvre. The relics of the same are still visible in the basement area. As one of the most crowded tourist places to see in Paris, this lavish and exotic museum is divided into several sections: Egyptian antiquities, Oriental antiquities, Islamic art, Greek and Roman art, paintings, objects of art, sculptures of medieval period, and graphic art, to name a few. Number 1. Eiffel Tower. Among all the best places in Paris, the first thing that pops in our head when talking about the city is the Eiffel Tower, one of the most popular places to go in Paris. Named after engineer Gustave Eiffel, Eiffel Tower is a lattice tower made of wrought iron and is considered to be the most important places to see in Paris. Built in 1889 as the main doorway to World Fair, it is now a cultural icon of not only Paris but entire France. The tallest structure in Paris, 1,063 feet tall with 3 levels open for visitors, tops the list of must-see tourist attractions in Paris. The first 2 floors have restaurants and shops, while the top level boasts of the most magnificent and best bird's-eye view of Paris. This is a place that is worth visiting. This is a place where you can have a completely different experience. It is not only one of the topmost tourist attractions in the city, but it also one of the most beautiful places in the whole world. Without visiting this place, your Paris trip remains incomplete. Make sure that you have enough time while visiting this place. Do subscribe Scoop Buddy for more such videos.